We distract ourselves with money because we think everything is about money. But if you have money today and you don't have that time, would you do what you're supposed to be doing? No way. What's up, my beautiful people? How are you today and how are you doing? Hey, come closer. Hey friend, here we give virtual hugs because it's one of us saying you're highly welcome to this channel. My name is Rahima Kosinje, and this channel basically talk about personal development, girl chat, mental wellness, everything that can make us be the best version of ourselves. That is inner and outer beauty. So if you're new here and if it's your first time, please not to miss any content that we're giving throughout maybe a week. Make sure that you don't miss. So be the first one to subscribe today. So today I feel like we should talk about time. What is the greatest asset that we have here on this planet? Something that the greatest asset that we have is money, but among the greatest assets that we're having, it's time and energy. So today I want us to discuss something about energy and time. Where do we spend most of our time? Where exactly? So if today someone told you have 1 year to live, darling, would you still be doing things you're doing? Would you still be holding the hatred that you're having for some people? Would you still be having that grudge that you're having for some people? Would you still be doing what you're doing right now? Would you still be loving that person that you think you love so much? Would you still be in that relationship? Would you still be doing that job that you do and you don't love it or you don't like it? Would you still be doing some things or some life would have to change? Would you still just trying to control things actually you can't control? So there's a lot, but in actual sense we don't have time. If we just realize that we did have time, we'll be doing much better. But just because we think time is just, the lifespan is up there, like it's unlimited, it's limitless, we tend to do things we actually don't like, thinking we have a lot of time. Imagine to make 80 years today, which is like okay, if I'm to say this is like the average age literally that we happen to maybe going to another planet or heaven or whatever where we go. So if you happen to leave this earth at the age of 80, do you know what you'd have calculated your time for, or what you'd have done with your time? Okay, if we were to just distribute it, okay, if we were to cut it down, if we were to bring a breakdown, darling, you won't even like it, because a third of our time we spend it sleeping. Those are 26.67 years, approximately 27 years we spend them sleeping, if you're to live up to 8 years. And just imagine, almost 2/3 of our life we spend it working, and that is looking for money. And within no minute we find we don't have time for ourselves. We find we have not fulfilled our soul, we have not fulfilled our spirit, because we've been moved by what we're supposed to be doing. But we're human beings. At certain stage we're supposed to be beings, we're supposed to be in the present, we're supposed to be in a moment. So I want you to realize, how long do you take to be in a moment, to live in a moment, to be more of mindful of your life and everything that is happening. If you knew what you knew today, or if you're 80, if that is becoming so hard for you, just imagine if you're 80 years today. Imagine I'm 80 years. One of those things that you would say, I regret doing this, I regret making this decision, or I regret making this choice. It's going to guide you when we have a time limit of knowing that we're here as visitors. We're not here for good. Like, guys, we're not here for good. We will know how to start living and knowing how to use our time. I would say life your time. Like, the energy that we're giving is exactly what is out there. If you just had to calculate down and sit and say, let me calculate my time very well, you'd find you need to put in some things, you need to let go of some things, you need to start being more mindful of your life, you need to start knowing what benefits you, you need to start setting healthy boundaries, you need to start saying no to some people. Not that every time you should be saying yes to everyone or everything that passes by. No, because time is very, very limited. It's not that it's just limitless. No, anytime from now. If they just say you have 2 years to live, it's when you start saying, oh, I think I shouldn't be wasting my energy on this in 2 years. I shouldn't be wasting my energy on holding this grudge. I shouldn't be wasting my time on doing things I don't like. I shouldn't be wasting my time on just doing what I don't like. I should be doing much better. I should be doing some things that are feeding my soul. I should be listening to things that are really so good for my soul and that can stir my soul. So some things would change if we knew that, guys, that our time is limited. So today I want you to go with this at home, right? If you knew that you're having maybe 2 to 3 years to die, what would you do differently? What would you change in your habits? What would you change in your discipline? What would you change in your behavior? What would you want to be remembered for? Guys, like, those are the opening questions that would say, oh, would I want to be remembered as this person? Would I want to be remembered as someone who has been doing this? Oh, I would want to be remembered as someone different. So if you just start asking yourself those questions, it's one way of getting back to the track. Ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered? And if I'm to die today, would I be still, okay, if I'm to die in 2 years' time, would I be still doing what I'm doing? With what I know, would I still make the decisions that I'm making? Would I still tolerate what I'm tolerating? Would I still love the one loving? You know, would I still be holding back? Or would I just let go? Would I still just ask yourself, and that will be an eye-opener for you. So I want to tell you that time is the most important asset that we're having, and we take it for granted. We distract ourselves with money because we think everything is about money. But if you have money today and you don't have that time, would you do what you're supposed to be doing? No way, you won't. So it takes time and energy for you to get somewhere, but money has never been very an important asset that you have. Time, energy. If you had an idea, you're good to go. So start thinking through it and see the way out of, if today I have 2 years to live, will I be still doing what I'm doing? Yeah, it's a person just to pass by for you, to remind you that, hey, every day, in each and every way, you should be getting better in any way. So guys, until then, I love you so much. See you next time. Kisses.